a master narcissist. H.G. Tudor says. Narcissistic goal. Eradication. One of the most powerful, from my perspective, and troubling, from your perspective, is the fact that my kind and me appear to act without any regard to logic. We appear to delight in ensnaring people by pretending to be something that we are not, even though it seems completely genuine. We cause people to fall completely in love with us and then apparently turn on them, lashing out at them and hurting them. Indeed, we seem to delight in causing pain and chaos to everyone around us, and we show no concern at such conduct. We behave in such a hypocritical fashion, chastising you for doing something and then doing the very same thing ourselves. We say one thing and do so with utter conviction, and then in the next breath say something completely contradictory, yet seem not to realize what we just done. We act with impunity, taking at will and with no concern for what anybody else may suffer as a consequence of our actions. The list is long and worrisome. Trying to fathom out why we behave in this manner leaves you bewildered, exhausted, defeated and broken. This is all, of course, intentional. We behave in this manner in order to wear you down, provoke reactions from you, and most of all so that you provide us with our precious fuel. Our apparent disregard for logic and reason causes massive consternation to you and your kind. This is because you are ruled by order and the need to understand. It is woven into your DNA, and anything which deviates from this creates a significant problem for you. Our behavior makes no sense to you for one simple reason. You are looking at the way we behave through your worldview. You are imposing your values and your outlook on what we do. Why should it be the case that your worldview should be regarded as the only one? Why should the way you look at the world be considered as the correct way of doing so? When did you become the arbiter of all? This is the high-handed arrogance which proves the undoing of your kind. Oh, you will wail to anyone who will listen at how monstrous you have been treated, how we are evil people and the spawn of Satan. You sit in so-called support forums on the internet decrying our behavior, writing page after page about what has happened to you and how horrendous you have been treated. All about you, isn't it? Oh, I can hear your howls of protest now, at how you are a good person and that you do not hurt anyone. Do you not? How then is it that you injure me with your failure to behave consistently? You call me for it, yet you are just as guilty, if in fact not more so. You promise me so much at the outset and then you change the way that you behave so you do not give me what you once did. I do not change. I shine and dazzle and soar, but you make it all change. Why do you do it? This failure hurts me as you reduce my fuel and force me to punish you for it. You force me to seek it from other sources when I would much rather keep obtaining it from you. You call into question my abilities and criticize me, notwithstanding just how that behavior wounds me. You hold yourself as caring and considerate, yet you do me these injustices. You hide behind your mask of empathy, telling the world you are the good person, the caring person and the one that looks for others, yet this is just a ruse in order to wound me and my kind after everything we have done. Perhaps if you stopped looking at the world from your own perspective and looked at it from mine, you would start to understand. You talk so often about showing compassion and your ability to put yourself in the place of other people. Why do you not do this with me? You tell me you love me. I read about how many of you declare you loved my kind and me in a way that went beyond anything you had shown before. Sometimes I wonder, if you loved us in the way you say that you do, then why can you not put yourself in our shoes and then understand what it is we have to deal with? If you did this, you would start to see that our behavior is completely understandable. It makes absolute sense when viewed from our perspective and not yours. I see no reason why you should not try this, and then you will have gained considerable insight into why we behave as we do, and then, should you still deem what we do as unacceptable, then you can at least understand it and take evasive action, can't you? You will not have to decry us to all who will listen whilst, and I think it is only right that I make this point, you are not helping yourself by wallowing in this moaning and self-pity and surrounding yourself with others who behave in a similar fashion. Providing blow-by-blow accounts of what we do in order to elicit sympathy, but then asking why does he do this and why does he do that, is not getting you the answer because you are asking the wrong people. Ask me instead and I will tell you. View the world through our eyes and everything will make sense. It all comes down to one small word: fuel. That is why we act as we do. That is why we do the things we do and say the things we say, and once you comprehend that it is all about fuel, you will be looking at the world through our eyes and finally it will all make sense. Go on, try it. I dare you. Or would you rather sit and milk sympathy and never move forward? Don't say I never gave you the chance.